Hi there. I know it's been a minute since I did these. It's kind of on a break for a minute. Well, not really a break, because in fact I was doing a bunch of other shit. So definitely not a break. But yeah, I still have guests lined up for this. Just a lot of things have happened, and then as of late, I've been very busy working on music, videos, all that sort of thing. I hope this windshield wiper isn't too loud. I would hate it if I had to scrap this whole video after probably spending some time recording it. We'll find out. But thank you for watching, tuning in here. Thank you for your patience here. If you've been waiting for another episode, I'll say thank you for your patience. You've been like, patience for what? I don't care. Which is fine, that's fair. But for the people who do care, apparently I can't talk. I just got off work, so. Boy. Should probably roll up this window and roll up the other window. Let's try this for a while. Stop at that light. So yeah, I've been busy working on new music. Some of y'all saw one of the videos I uploaded recently. Gonna be starting to work on another video soon, because I put out a song for food crimes. So yeah, the food crime videos officially have their own theme song now. So I'm really happy with that. It was fun to do. That, in case you don't know, it's part of like a lo-fi comedy project that I do on the side called Black's Cafe, and so far I just got 3 songs, food crimes. And in case I'm sure a lot of you by now have seen the PRBC video song, not the video. There's a video coming for that eventually too. Punk Rock Booty Cheeks. And there's also the other song. God damn, I can't talk. Death Rock Cakes. So yeah, working on. Now I don't need windshield wipers. Weather, make up your mind. Working on singles for the solo project, and working on a couple singles with Black Sunday. There's some other changes coming with Black Sunday. I'll announce that soon. But we're still working on new shit. Still got 2 shows coming up next month, so that's going to be fun. And I just realized I'm not going the route that I wanted to go. Whatever. It's all good. But yeah, I got a lot going on here right now. Also been, oh shit, gases went up. It was just $3.29 here yesterday. All of a sudden it's $3.69. Fuck me. What the shit happened? Is there something going on I know about why the gas price is going back up? Good thing I topped the tank off yesterday. So I'm not going to need any gas for a few days. Also helped my other partner move. So my other partner actually moved closer to me. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, otherwise, just been work. But, yeah. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. It's just me and you. There will be episodes with guests here soon. I have one. She's lined up and ready to go. I just gotta make time to sit down and get everything set up. I haven't had time to actually, you know, sit down. I've had to figure out equipment. So I got that definitely settled now. So the next podcast I do, when I do it with the person I'm going to be going live with, it's going to be a lot better. It'll be better video quality. I won't look like I'm being filmed on a potato. So, you know, I love memes. I'll quite often share memes, steal memes, make memes. But lately, there's been a meme thing floating around instead of a video, and I'm sure a lot of people seen it, and they're sick. Some people are probably sick to death of it. I've seen people, you know, posting a shitload of memes for it. It's the Hawk Tuah girl, or as I've been calling her, like, I don't know her name, so I've just been calling her Hawk Girl. So, yeah, that's been floating around a lot. Now, for some of you watching that don't understand the memes, or don't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about, let me explain. There is a video floating around. I'm not sure where it was recorded at or whatever, or how that went about. But apparently, they recorded this girl and a friend at some party or something, and she's feeling pretty good. She's pretty toasty. Yeah, she had a couple drinks or so. You know, she grown. She can do that. And I don't know what the context was, but I guess the person doing the video was interviewing people or something. And I guess he was asking her what she does to keep men coming back, or lovers coming back, or some shit like that. Something to that effect, you know, or like sexually related things that keep guys around, or it's something like that. I'm not 100% sure the exact question. I'd have to find a video again. But she made this noise, basically, you know, mimicking her, like, hocking up a loogie and then spitting on somebody's dick. You know, like how they do in the porns and stuff. In the porns. You see in the porno movies, they do the spitting on the penis. But it's so, you know, basically she said that's like, yeah, Hawk Tuah, you got to spit on that thing. You got to, you know. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, the old spit and shine, yeah. Whatever, go, you know. And of course, that's been floating all over the internet. So, of course, you know, that's what spawned a lot of the memes. So, now y'all know the context of what Hawk Tuah means. So, whether you wanted to or not, I'm sure a lot of you didn't want to know. Now you have some context. Congratulations. That's been floating around, but apparently, from what I've heard, I don't really know much. I've heard from a few people. I didn't actually, you know, do some research on it. I was going to, but I hadn't had the time because I was so busy today. But I found out from a few people that were commenting on a post I shared about that. Apparently, she got fired from her job for that, and I guess she works supposedly she works in childcare. Now, here's my take on that. I mean, let me know your opinions below, because I would love to start some conversations in the comment section. That would be great. I'm still trying to do that. Especially since this is not live right now, you know. Leave a comment of your thoughts. But, hold on there, buddy. Alright, so, here's my thing. You know, if somebody's, like, posting racist, hateful, violent shit online, or, like, hate speech, videos, etc., and that gets back to their job and that gets them fired, I am 100% cool on that. And I'll explain why before anybody jumps on, like, well, that's kind of hypocritical, don't you think? Like they can get fired from their... Do you think they should get fired from their job, but this girl shouldn't? Yeah, here's why. Because, you know, when people are posting racist shit online, you know, hate speech, you know, all forms of bigotry, transphobia, homophobia, misogyny, that sort of shit, you know, that should be brought up to their job, because especially if they're working with the general public, if they're working in healthcare, or if these people are working in childcare, if they're working, you know, around people where their views could affect their job, you know, how they perform their job, if you will. Like, for instance, I think there was like a nurse somewhere when getting fired, got in a lot of trouble because she was posting some seriously racist shit online. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that there's a few cases of these, but you know, she got fired, and that, in that case, that's a good thing, because as a nurse, you're working. I'm going too fast. I forgot. You gotta go slow in this area. You're working with all types of people, all nationalities, all religious backgrounds. You know. You're going to be running into black people. You're going to be running into immigrants. You're going to be running into trans people. You're going to be running into people in the queer community. And I'm sorry, if you're a nurse and your job is to help the people that you're, you know, whatever, yeah, that you're supposed to help people. You can't do your job too well if these are people that you hate and talk shit about, or talk about violence toward these type of people, because they are what they are. So you don't need, if you're like a hardcore racist or any type of bigot, you do not need to be working in fields like nursing, in childcare and stuff like that, because that shit is affecting how you perform your job. Okay? That's being said. Now, with the girl in question, Hawk Girl, if she ever sees this video, I want to formally apologize to her, just in case, for just calling her Hawk Girl. I'm calling her that because I don't know her fucking name. I don't know if I should say her name, you know, online anyway. I know she wants to be known, you know, so I'm just saying Hawk Girl. Hopefully she doesn't go pop up one day and message me. He's like, hey, motherfucker, don't you call me Hawk Girl. I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm going, wait, no. But the difference with her is she was just referring to some sexual act upon a consenting adult. Also, while yes, I understand she works in childcare, she was not doing that job at the time. You know? What she was saying does not affect how she performs her job. Because she's not saying it around children. She has, I would hope, has no intention of saying or displaying or whatever that around children. So I would hope not. I'm pretty sure not. You know, she is a grown adult consuming adult beverages in an adult situation that does not have anything to do with her job. A video is floating around of her doing that and saying something that's, well, funny. But, you know, it's wild, but it's not, you know, it's not putting anybody in danger. Like somebody like who like believes in hateful shit, you know, it's not the same thing. So yeah, I do believe that's a completely different thing. Completely different thing. And I gotta pause for a minute. Ugh. Come on, light shit. Sometimes lights take forever. Thank you. I had to pause for a minute because that's my park next to me. Window open. Didn't want to be like on this rant and they go, hey, shut up. I had to cuss them out. Yeah. But, you know, example here of what I'm saying here. Brittany Broski. A lot of you know her as the kombucha girl. You know, she did the video trying the kombucha, and they made a meme of that that's been floating around, and that meme's been redone and redone hundreds of times, you know? Because of that, she got fired from her job. Now, I don't see... Oh my god, it was $298 over here, now it's $369. Fuck. Sorry, I'm distracted because of the gas prices right now. My apologies. But she was fired from her job because of that, you know? I mean, granted, since then, she's pretty much become an internet celebrity, so that's pretty much her job now. Bless her. You know? But it's ridiculous that to get fired of a little thing. There's some places that probably wouldn't fire a person for hate speech and just shitty rhetoric, you know? I'm sure there's plenty of places like that. You know, sometimes, you know, the companies that these people work for mirror how they feel. Meanwhile, you know, other people getting fired for a funny video that really wasn't harming anybody. I guess another argument that could be made in regards to Hawk Girl is the company or organization that she works for probably fired her because they feel like if anybody finds out that she works for them, it could reflect negatively on their company, especially if they're a like Christian or Catholic thing. And yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's still whack fire over that. But if it's like some sort of religious organization type childcare, then it checks out. Like, oh well, I guess like, we only want people who talk about Jesus. We don't want people that talk about penises and oral sex. Oh, you know. But, you know, whatever. So, hopefully there's some sort of vindication for her getting fired. You know, hopefully she isn't like, I don't like hear later on like, oh, she's actually really terrible. You know, she's racist and hate cats or some shit. I'm hoping not. That would suck. I'm like, I can't believe I just defended that bitch. And she's a racist and hates cats. You know, but hopefully not. But yeah. Hopefully, you know, maybe she'll get some sort of internet fame as well, like Brittany Broski, you know, and she'll be doing well. So yeah. That's my main thing, is like, for people to start talking about hypocrisy, about people getting fired over poster videos. There's a huge fucking difference. There's a huge difference between fucking, you know, posting racist shit or, you know, hate speech and getting fired, and then getting fired just because you were talking about blowjobs in an adult space while consuming adult products. Well, that's my take on that. Eventually I want to have sponsors. I have an idea. I'm probably going to make another separate video about that, but I'll mention it here too. So, because the other video will be in more detail. I have to go inside here in a second because I'm picking up some food. I'm thinking about doing sponsors. No big sponsors aren't gonna. I'm not gonna get actual sponsors like all the other YouTubers probably for a long time, if ever. You know, because I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers, so I'm definitely not monetized. And the only time I would probably be able to get like anybody wanting to sponsor me like do an ad for a video form is if I had like at least 500,000 subscribers or whatever, and a whole bunch of interactions on my videos and shit like that. And I don't. I have alright views, and then depending on the video too. You know, the food crime shorts seem to be the ones that get the most hits. I wish half the people that viewed those videos would subscribe, because if that was the case, that would put me up, because some of those videos get some pretty high views. I just wish they'd subscribe while they're there, you know? It's like, oh cool, this video got fucking like 10,000 views. Maybe I'll get like 2 subscribers out of that. It's like, can I get like a quarter of that in subscriptions? Come on, guys. I'm cool. Come on. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with it, guys. But I'm thinking about doing like a sponsor thing for friends. For the friends and the homies. Basically, because I have a lot of friends at home and that are like have like their own like businesses, or they do music as well. They are doing like different things, art things. They have all kinds of things. I'm thinking about doing like sponsors by like doing ads for them to try to get some more traffic their way, you know. Of course, I mean, like I said, my viewership is still something under construction, trying to get it worked on. But I figure it's more extra eyes towards whatever they're doing. And it's basically free advertising for them. So helping them out while kind of helping me out a bit too. I guess, you know. I don't know, I'll figure it out. And like I said, I'll make a video about that. And we'll talk about that. But I'll be back after these messages, which there probably won't be a message here. Or maybe will there? Who knows? I'll be back either way. All right. Probably should have waited a minute. All right. We're gonna get out of here. So I was watching like on YouTube, like they have like there's a lot of people upload videos of just whole nights worth of like old Adult Swim. You know, like the whole thing. So so I'm watching, like, you know, some of those. Watching some of the old shows and commercials that went with them, like, you know, fucking Moral Oral. And what's the other one? Home Movies. Oh my God, these fucking potholes, bruh. Ugh. Oh no. It feels like I'm driving on the moon, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, if you can see that one. Jesus. Oh, no. Damn, I keep forgetting not to go this way. It's like trying to drive through the Grand Canyon and shit. God dang. But, anyway. Yeah. Had all those, that was before they had the Toonami thing on Adult Swim. Way before. And I'm just realizing, holy shit, that was 20 fucking years ago. Because this particular one was like, I forgot what year Adult Swim actually came to be. But this particular one was from 2004. Yeah. So yeah, that was from 2004, so I was like, fuck. 20 fucking years ago, man. And it doesn't seem like 20 years. That's the crazy fucking thing. It seems like it was maybe a couple years ago. Because I remember when Adult Swim was a thing that just, when it first started. Oh, that probably was. That probably did start in 2004. I have to look it up. It was either 2003 or 2004. But like I said, I remember when it first came on, I was living with my ex in North Hollywood in this one apartment building up on Riverton. And I remember it first came on. Watching all these new shows on there, it was really cool. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I think they were showing Space Ghost Coast to Coast on there. Space Ghost Coast to Coast was actually a thing before Adult Swim. I think that started like that might have started in the late 90s. I want to say. Because Space Ghost Coast to Coast was around for a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. But yeah, watching these shows, like, you know, we were watching these. It's like PlayStation 2 was popular. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 wasn't even, you know, a thing quite yet. That wouldn't be for, I think, another couple years. Yeah, PlayStation 2. All that stuff was like, it was like cutting edge, you know? My first, the cell phone I had at that time was one of those Sprint flip phones, silver ones, that you could actually, you know, you could actually go like on websites with it, go on the web with it and everything. You get your custom ringtones on there. I thought I was the shit with that thing too. You can take pictures with it. I was like, oh, I got a phone that can take pictures. Wow! Yeah. Wasn't video yet because phones that did video weren't quite a thing just yet. Those came later. Yeah. Saw the police. Glad he went the opposite direction. Because that would have been awkward trying to do this video. Why have a piggy following me and then I'm like trying to maintain composure? I mean, I'm legal and everything, but I just don't like having cops behind me. It makes me nervous for obvious reasons. But it's a weird thing. I got pulled over more in Los Angeles than I have here in Indianapolis. I would have thought being in Indiana, because it's Indiana, I would have got pulled over 100 times more than I did in LA. No. Not even once. And I'm not complaining. I'm not... Shit. I hope I didn't jinx myself by saying that. Really do. But, yeah, I haven't. I don't like the cops. I still don't trust them. Just because I've been lucky and they haven't fucked with me yet out here doesn't mean I'm going, oh, well, maybe not too bad. No, fuck them. No. We're not going to start doing that now. But yeah, LA cops, you just looked a certain way while you're driving, they'd fucking pull you over in a heartbeat. I got pulled over a lot when as a matter of fact, around about the same time I'm talking about with Adult Swim and everything. Because at that time, that was when I used to have my old Volkswagen van that I had, you know, custom spray painted, not the gray paint job, but it was like black and white, and I had my old band's logo on the side, Elegant Bastards. And I was actually pretty, that van is a piece of shit as it was fun to drive, people loved it. Tourists would take pictures of my fucking van. I wonder if I looked around in old videos or old YouTube videos or maybe old pictures or anything. See if I can find some pictures people may have took of the van. Like I said, a lot of tourists used to fucking take pictures of the thing left and right. I'd be driving down the street, stop at a red light. There'd be there's people, they'd look at me, kind of wave, take pictures of it. You know, because, you know, it wasn't often you saw a van rolling around that said Elegant Bastards on it. Good van advertising. But because of that van, unfortunately, though, I got pulled over quite a bit because I was a rolling target. Why was I a rolling target? Well, besides the obvious reason I just explained, driving such a vehicle will probably make cops profile me. And, you know, made them think that, you know, oh, I probably had drugs on me. You know, I probably had some sort of illegal thing, legal activity in me. That was the main reason, because I'd get pulled over, they'd pull me out, and they'd search everything. I share this story a lot, because it's like one of the most ridiculous times. Most ridiculous, like, incidents that ever happened to me. I'm driving from band practice one night with my old bass player, and I'm driving him home, and then I was gonna go home because at the time, him and I lived pretty close to each other, so it was easy carpooling with. It was like, well, you're just up the street, cool. So this was in North Hollywood. We get pulled over by a Burbank police, you know, car. Keep in mind, where we were at, we weren't near. We were kind of near Burbank, but it's still little further away while Burbank cops would be rolling around. But he also, riding in the car with him, was a Glendale motorcycle cop. So, already sus as fuck. But then to top it off, you know, they pulled up and they're like, they were assholes, you know. And they did not seem sober. I mean, alcohol either. I mean, there's some drugs involved. And they were very adamant about finding drugs in the van. They searched the van, they searched my bags. At the time, I smoked, and I had, like, smoking tobacco. And the can, at the time, had busted out in my bag. And when they first opened my bag, I saw that, they're like, aha, here we go, because they thought I had a bunch of weed. And they realized it was just cheap fucking rolling tobacco. And they were pissed off that they couldn't find the drugs. Like, you can't even tell me. There's no weed in here, no heroin. Heroin? What the fuck am I talking? No heroin? No meth, nothing. Like, they were genuinely mad that I didn't have drugs in the van. I'm like, no, I don't do that shit, bro. Hell, on my bass player time, he had like a little baggie of weed in his sock that they found. They confiscated that, but it wasn't really enough to really like book them and take them in or whatever. So, as quickly as they pulled us, they just angrily left us there, sitting right there in the street like that. So, that was probably one of the most ridiculous fucking police stops I ever had to be involved with. So, yeah, it happened a lot. Fun times. And like I said, all that seems like it was not that long ago. And then I think about it, it's been 20 fucking years. It's amazing how 20 years just flies by like it was 2 years, you know? Anyway, I'm going to end it there because I'm almost home and I want to get these work clothes off, relax, eat dinner, watch Sexy Gay Vampires on Interview with the Vampire because I didn't watch it Sunday. And yeah, I will be back next week with another podcast. Hopefully this time it will finally be with the guest, and it should be a lot of fun. I'll make announcements for it soon, and I will see you guys later. Take care, and thanks for watching and listening. Have a good whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.